For 15 years, Pauley Perrette played goth girl forensic scientist Abby Sciuto in the CBS series NCIS. But even though she's disappeared from our screens, Perrette has had a lot going on in the years since she solved her final case. Pauley Perrette left NCIS in 2018 with the intention of retiring from acting, but she was lured back to the small screen by one final project. Broke was a sitcom about estranged sisters thrown back together when one of their husbands gets cut off from his trust fund, leaving them strapped. Perrette played Jackie Dixon, a single mom who lets her sister and her husband move in with her and her son.
Why are you talking in such a weird accent?
I don't have an accent.
The series lasted one season before being canceled due to low ratings. Interestingly, critics over on Rotten Tomatoes gave Broke a score of 67%, while audiences were less convinced, giving it 33%. When the cancellation was announced in May 2020, Perrette took to X, posting, "This show restored my faith in people, in this industry. So grateful I worked with this cast and crew, best people I've ever worked with. Healed me, changed me, made me whole, so blessed." And with that, she officially retired, exhaling a verbal sigh of relief on X, writing, "I love you guys, I am free to be the tiny little simple human I am." But lest you roll your eyes at the idea of her throwing away a lucrative career, Perrette had a few things to say on the subject in an October 2024 interview with Hello. She explained that, for her, acting was a great escape at a time in her life when she needed one, but that was then. She went on to say, "I'm not ungrateful for the benefits that it gave to me, but I'm a different person now, and I want to be here for it, the good and the bad and the painful." In April 2011, Perrette and two friends opened Donna Bell's Bake Shop in Midtown Manhattan. According to the store's website, they specialized in all-natural Southern baked goods and savories, and their mission was to develop new recipes inspired by Perrette's late mother, Donna Bell. Then the pandemic hit, and the lack of tourists and foot traffic took a steep toll on the business. Ultimately, the shop closed on Christmas weekend 2020. The bakery posted the news on its Facebook page, but mentioned, "If anyone is around the neighborhood, stop by the shop and pick a few things up. Everything frees as well." But the spirit of the bakery lives on in a cookbook co-written by Perrette, co-owner Darren Greenblatt, and head baker Matthew Sandusky. Published in 2015, Donna Bell's Bake Shop, Recipes and Stories of Family, Friends, and Food features the recipes used in the shop as well as photographs of the trio and Donna Bell, whose legacy lives on. In January 2021, Perrette's father died of COVID-19. On the anniversary of his death, she took to X to remember him, posting, "1 year ago, my beloved dad died of COVID. There were no vaccines then, just exhausted healthcare workers, dead bodies all over, and me saying goodbye on a nurse's cell phone." Along with the tweet, she posted photos of her and her dad, who'd been a firefighter. Perrette's fans were quick to respond, offering support and sympathy. She continues to post about her father on social media, always remembering him on his birthday. In 2022, she shared a photo of his military burial flag and dog tags on her Instagram, writing simply, "Happy birthday, Daddy." In 2023, she posted more photos with her dad and a photo of his grave marker. She mentioned how she misses her father every day no less than 3 times in the caption. That summer, Perrette planted an heirloom rose plant called Firefighter in memory of her father, uncle, and cousin who were also firefighters. 2021 continued to be a difficult year for Perrette. In September, she suffered a stroke, but kept it quiet until the following September when she opened up on X.
Oh my God, it's September 2nd. It's the 1-year anniversary since I had a stroke.
In a video attached to the post, she shared how tough the last 2 years had been, but that she's, quote, "still here." Perrette went on to share other ways she'd come close to death, including a bad allergic reaction to her NCIS character's trademark black hair dye.
It's an acquired allergy that you get if you've been dyeing your hair black for a really long time, so you don't suddenly get it, but it can be fatal.
She's also a survivor of domestic violence, something she shared with her NCIS character. But through it all, she seems to find a way to remain upbeat.
But I'm still here. And I'm so grateful.
In 2023, Perrette opened up about her stroke in a fresh way, taking to Instagram in acknowledgement of her experience by writing, "Today is my second rebirth day. 2 years ago today, I had a massive stroke. 2 years ago today, I survived." Perrette spends her time supporting and promoting causes that are important to her, including the LGBTQIA+ community. She regularly posts about her work with the Los Angeles LGBT Center. She speaks at their events and participated in a 2021 telethon to raise money for the center, which offers a broad range of services from support groups to vocational training, public advocacy, and more. Perrette has appeared at the center's galas, and she shared a video about the center's closet, where trans men and women may have the opportunity to wear clothes that match the way they see themselves for the first time in their lives.
I am an ally and supporter of equality for everyone, and I'm here to help make coming out of the closet a safer place to be.
Perrette also shows her support on a national level through work with the No Hate campaign. In 2024, she appeared in a No Hate campaign advocating for equality and peace around the world. The photographs feature the former actor in white with the organization's logo on her cheek and duct tape covering her mouth. Social media is one of the tools the outspoken Perrette uses to add her voice to important conversations. These include encouraging people to get out and vote, advocating for peace in Ukraine, and trying to bring attention to the importance of ADA guidelines. She also used her platform to show her support for the release of WNBA player Brittany Griner when she was being held in Russia. But Perrette is more than a keyboard warrior. She gets involved with her community and uses her influence to convince others to join her in making the world a better place. She's a longtime supporter of the Los Angeles Zoo, to the point where, in 2023, she auctioned herself off as part of a zoo fundraiser called the Beastly Ball. Participants could bid on a casual dinner with the former actor and NSYNC band member Lance Bass. She's also a big supporter of the Los Angeles Fire Department. Her father, uncle, and cousin were all firefighters, and she often remembers the first responders who were lost on September 11th. She encourages her followers to support their local firefighters with donations and has shot PSAs for the LAFD. And there's more. Perrette has volunteered at the Ronald McDonald House of Los Angeles to support families with children diagnosed with cancer. Volunteers at Ronald McDonald Houses typically cook meals or perform other household tasks. And she has also lent a hand to Project Angel Food, a nonprofit organization that provides healthy meals to those in need. While Perrette insists that she's put her acting career behind her, she hasn't left the business altogether. Combining her activism with her artistry and experience, she moved behind the camera to direct a documentary short called Red Ribbons of Love.
When I talk about my church, the one with the big red ribbons, people go, "Oh, I know that church."
The film documents the 30-year history of the red ribbons on the tower of the Hollywood United Methodist Church, which first appeared at the height of the AIDS crisis. Red Ribbons of Love includes interviews with members of the clergy and archival footage that tells the story of how the church decided to put up the red ribbon and how the socio-political climate of the time impacted their decision.
Well, I like to say that our congregation is what heaven's going to look like, because it's everyone.
The film premiered at the Hollywood United Methodist Church on December 3, 2023. Perrette appeared on several local LA stations to promote the film, highlighting the importance of the story behind the red ribbon and what it represents. Red Ribbons of Love can be seen in its entirety on the Hollywood United Methodist Church YouTube page. Considering how big-hearted Perrette appears to be, it's no surprise that she also feels strongly about the animal community. She has 3 rescue dogs, Rosie, Bug, and Grace, whom she calls the Notorious RBG on Instagram. Her passion for rescue animals led her to work with the Amanda Foundation, an animal shelter in the Los Angeles area that not only provides care for lost and abandoned animals, but uses the proceeds from their full-service veterinary clinic to fund their work. And like any doting pet parent, Perrette regularly shares videos and photos of her dogs, including everything from her and the dogs cuddling to them barking at a gardener. As she put it on X, "They save my life every day." In addition to posting about her own fur family and encouraging her followers to adopt and not shop, she makes her feelings about the perception of rescue dogs known. In July 2022, Perrette took to X to share her frustration about a Wayfair advertisement that showed a rescue dog destroying furniture, writing, "How dare you? Shame." She had a point. There's no reason to show rescue pups in a negative light, when everyone knows that a purebred Chihuahua in designer diamonds can be truly unhinged.